Hi guys. First off, again, there's no timestamps here or any signs on the screen because this is another quick fire and we're going to go straight through this. If you want your own personal reading, check out the link in the description box below. Let's get straight into it. This is all signs. A person on your mind, what do they want to tell you? Okay, so we're going straight into Aries. Aries, even though this person has been away from you for some time, they always say to themselves it comes down to timing. Okay, but they also feel like it may be too late by the time they figure things out, but they cannot deny the passion that they feel between the two of you. It was like no other, and that's what stays on their mind, the connection, the passion that the two of you feel, and they still feel for you. Okay. Should I pull more cards? They've been thinking about you a lot. They want to come your way and start this again, but you may beat them to it. If you already have somebody else in your life, it can get a little messy because someone else may come and, expose that you're off the market, leave them alone, something like that. So it get a little messy, but they want to come in and they want to express themselves to you. Taurus. What do they want to tell you, Taurus? They're bad at commitment and they don't know if they're good enough for you. Okay, they feel that your love will always be there despite the distance. So no matter what, they're always feeling a certain kind of way about you and you are special to them. This may be someone who drags their feet when it comes to ultimately committing to you and giving you what you want. They've been waiting constantly. They think about the ups and the downs that the two of you have gone through. They also may have some money issues right now that they're focusing on, but make no mistake about it. It's hard for them to fully let you go. You stay on their mind no matter how long it's been. It may have been upwards of a year to 2 years since you've heard from this person. They may have had a rough second year of not hearing from you, not being around you, but they do think about you and they thought about you for quite some time. It's not working with them cutting you out and just walking away. That's not working. They're still thinking about you. Gemini. Person on their mind, what do they want to tell Gemini? They got sidetracked and it's hard for them to open up. They feel guilty. The pain that they feel damaged, whatever that they've caused, they feel the pain and they feel really guilty by it. So don't think that they're walking around just blaming you. No, they're taking responsibility for what they've created and what they've caused in this relationship. They miss you. They want to see you. They love you, or they want you to love them, or they now realize how much you love them and how much the love that they miss from you. Their world has stopped, Gemini, so they haven't been able to fully move on. I don't care how good they look. I don't care who they're flirting with. I don't care if they're even in a committed relationship. They still think of you, mourn you, and wish that they could be with you. They watch you from afar. They do, and they still want you. Okay, they do. Their world has literally stopped, so they haven't moved on. Know that. Cancer. A person on your mind, what do they want to tell you? They look at your pictures often and they care too much about others right now. So they have other things on their mind, but they want to fix this connection. Not sure if they will, because again, they have other factors. If other people were meddled in this, then it matters more what they think than them, being brave enough to come your way. What else do they want to tell you, Cancer? Find you attractive. They want to come your way. They know that the situation is broken and have been broken, and probably they don't have much faith that it can repair, and so that's why they hold back. You've had a hell of a hold on them, a lot of control over them, or they may have had a hold on you, and they acknowledge that things have been problematic, but they still felt, even with the problems, they still wanted it to continue. But this person will try to find healing, and if they feel like they've done you wrong and you deserve healing, then they will stay away and pray for your healing as well. They want the best for you. Leo. Person in your mind, what do you want to tell you? They wish they would have told you how you really meant to them, and they just have to do what they have to do right now. So they're focusing on other things, but they wish the situation had never happened. It's very unfortunate, and they've cried and they've, had tears and they've felt their emotions by this situation and kind of honestly have been devastated by it. What else they want to tell you? They miss you. some of you, there's kids involved, and they may feel like, well, the kids miss you, that sort of thing. But they miss you. They still feel a connection with you. They remember those times, and they want to come in. So for some of you Leos, this person is coming right back to you. For some of you, you have children together, or you share something in common, and so they know how to get you to come right back to them. So that's what it is. They will come back, but they won't stay long, or they want you to come around. And they know that you may not stay long, but they still want you to come around in hopes that one day you will stay longer, because this person still wants you, that sort of thing. Virgo, person on your mind, what do they want to tell you? You're the only person who truly gets them, and they don't think they can take your reaction. So you intimidate them. They need some time to think about this situation. So if you're not hearing from them, that's why. They're a little intimidated. Even though the connection that the two of you have isn't like any others, like your lovers, your friends, they can get all of their needs met with you, but they feel like they're not going to be welcomed in, and they probably know that, which is why they need some time. They also don't want to live off of emotion, so that's also why they're taking a step back. They love you, and their world has stopped and been at a standstill, but they're coming to a conclusion that, they're coming to a conclusion that they're going to walk away and let this go. It may not be any time right now. It may be down the line. They may come back around by that time, but they will come to a realization that they need to leave it alone, especially if there's children involved and the situation is very toxic. They may feel that, it's not healthy for the children. They're no longer happy or making you happy. So they will leave probably once and for all. They will leave begrudgingly. They don't necessarily want to, like I said, because they have feelings for you, but they will leave. And for some of you, it's going to be temporary because they're going to focus on other things that's more important to them. Libra, what is the person on your mind want to tell you, Libra? They was reminded of your scent, and they feel too much pressure right now. But they understand your side of the story now. Now, I guess that, you're no longer with them. Now they can understand where you're coming from the situation. They're dropping the burden and starting a new beginning, which means that they're not going to hold grudges and try to, drag around all of this baggage. They're going to let it go. They're going to start a new cycle where they come your way. They're not going to hold back anymore. They're just going to come your way in an effort to work this out or to work on things. Even if they could be your friend, they're going to try to wedge themselves back into your life some kind of way. Scorpio, what do they want to tell you? The person on your mind, what do they want to tell you? You've always, you're all they ever wanted, and they got caught up in the moment. They want reciprocity, though. They feel like there needs to be equal. What do I feel like? No, there needs to be equal give and take between the two of you, and that's what they want. Okay. They're moving on, getting a better headspace. And when I say better headspace, this is someone who either is no longer going to be holding on to the negative thoughts of you, they would just move on. So it's two messages. For some of you, they're moving on, getting in a better headspace, which is going to take time for them. But eventually they're going to feel like a new person again, and they'll put themselves out there, right? But it'll be more for people to validate and give them the attention. But for others of you, this is someone who, once they get in a better headspace about the situation and they're not thinking negatively, and that still will take time, they're going to come your way in an effort to want attention and give you that. But it's more validation and wanting attention and their ego stroke. But make no mistake about it, they've been thinking about you. It may be hard for them to hold back much longer. They're going to have to make a move or something like that. Some of you, they're just going to, show out online and kind of prove to you that they're fine, they're okay. No, they're lying to themselves. Sagittarius. Person on your mind, what do they want to tell you? It was really them. It was really them, not you. And they don't know if they're cut out for this. What the fuck? But they always feel connected to you. Okay. They want to reconcile. Yeah, they want to get together with you. But either they're remembering what you said and how you said what you said. Like, this person may be intimidated by you, shook by you. So it's hard for them to come your way because they're very intimidated and they just feel like I can't take, whatever you're going to say to me. I can't handle that. Yeah, I want to see you. Yeah, I want to hang out with you. But if they know they can't come correct, they know not to come to you. It's just that simple. Even though they do feel connected to you, but they're going to focus on work and other things, or maybe just overthink about you because they're just too scared to come your way. Capricorn. What's the person on your mind want to tell Capricorn? They're working towards a better future for themselves and they need to go their own way for a little while. So if you haven't heard from them or won't hear from them, that's why. And they haven't told you everything. So they are keeping some things close to their vest. You put them in their place so they have to cut this situation out and gave them a whole lot more clarity. There could have been a third party situation and you wasn't having it. Could also have been where you wanted commitment. Someone wanted commitment and the other one did not. So for you, this person is still going to want to be with you if you're not fully ready for a commitment, especially if you are a Capricorn man. This woman still wants a commitment. She's still going to be devoted to you and she will be patient. Here, some of you Capricorn women, this man knows what you want and he's going to give it to you, but he just needs you to be patient. It's that type of thing. Aquarius, what is the person on your mind? What do they want to tell you? They want to know if you give them a chance to make things right. Would you give them a chance to make it better? And the thought of you still does things to them. They're afraid, but they're afraid it's too late to take action. So someone's just missing you, reminiscing about you, woulda, coulda, shoulda, that sort of thing. But they may feel like it's a little too late. Either you're stubborn or they are, and that's their Achilles heel. But they're going to kind of break out of that and communicate with you. For some of you, they're just really going to be focusing on work, and other things in their life. And that really bogs them down because they're not the type of person to handle or address their issues, but they're going to let it go. For some of you, you will be hearing from this person swiftly, quickly, out of nowhere, especially around Aries season. You can expect to be hearing from them. They've been thinking and wondering and thinking and wondering. Even if they free themselves from this and it's no longer as heavy of a burden, they still are going to be thinking about you behind the scenes. And finally, Pisces. What does the person on your mind want to tell you, Pisces? Karma is a bitch. They finally got theirs and they still remember the good times the two of you share. They should have expressed themselves better. Okay, this is someone that may take a long time to express to you how they feel or give you what you want. They do it on their own time and it usually comes up as a surprise. So they know, but they may, delay exposing that to you or other people. What else they want to tell? They're cutting this out. They're coming to a conclusion. They've come to a conclusion about the situation and they're cutting this out, respecting, I guess, what you're saying. This is someone who I do feel can hold you up, or try to, hopefully no one is doing any type of demonic work and trying to keep people stuck on each other. That is just so demonic to me. But so it could be some of that where someone is trying to keep you stuck on them, that sort of thing. And it's kind of like I was telling, I guess, Aquarius or Capricorn, somebody's going to take their time before they come back together with you and try to get things back on track with you. They do care deeply for you. They do. They could be coming to a conclusion after they've gotten a lot of understanding about how they feel and what they're willing to give to you. And now they're going to try to make it happen with you. But, this energy right here is a very manipulating energy. Yeah, they may try. They're definitely going to try to come back. They're definitely going to try to come back. And if you don't allow that, then he is going to struggle or she will struggle. There's going to be a lot of struggle here. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care, guys.